Recently, I've been seeing a lot of people getting into FL Studio, so today I'm going to be running you guys through my process of recording vocals. I'll do another video on how to make your own beats on my Type Beats channel, so if you haven't subscribed to that channel already, it'll be down in the description below. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into recording these vocals. Alright, so obviously before you record your vocals, you're going to need a beat. You can make your own beat or you can find one on YouTube. Personally, I try to make my own beats. I'm still like learning things, so it's not gonna be perfect. All right, if you don't like the beat, don't say nothing, bro. Don't say nothing, bro. Let's just hop into FL Studio, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm just gonna pick a random beat. I think I kind of want to go for this one. Just made this a couple nights ago. Or whenever I export my beats, I always try to put the BPM and KEY in it so that whenever I do go to record, it'll be there. If wherever you get the beat from doesn't have this information, you can always try to find it yourself. A couple ways to do that is you can tap in the BPM. Don't mind my headset, it's a little broken, but we shall not speak on it. All right, saving up for a new one. With that being said, okay, so put that on track 1. Also, if you want this recording template, this is my personal recording template. It'll be in the description below. It'll be a freebie, okay? I'll let this one be a freebie. Go ahead and cop that if you want it. It really helps with getting started instead of having to, set it up every single time. All right, so I just went ahead and I enabled my keystrokes. So now every time I click something, you should be able to see it on the bottom right. There are a couple ways you can find your BPM. One way you can do it is by tapping it in, or you can go to this website called TuneBat. How I used to do it is you can do Control F5 and it should bring up the tempo tapper, and I think some other DAWs have it too. If you do, definitely use that. I'm gonna do it real quick and see how it goes. Click to the beat and it should just automatically be put right there. And as for finding the actual key of the beat, now this is a little bit controversial, but I like to use auto key. A lot of people don't like using auto key because they say it's not accurate, and I do agree to some extent, but it does help me when I'm completely clueless. So I'm gonna do auto key, and if you don't have auto key, I'll show you how to get it down below. Put your beat on a track, and then on that track put auto key. So go ahead and play it. So it looks like it actually managed to get the correct key, so that's great. Go ahead and click send to auto-tune, but also make sure that you pay attention to this number right here. That is super crucial. That's going to be your detune. So if you see like 448, 439 or whatever, be sure to copy that into your auto-tune. So I'm going to quickly open my auto-tune and show you guys what I mean. So this preset that I had was automatically set to 439. But I just double clicked on the detune knob and changed it back to 440. A lot of the times in like digicore and whatnot, you'll see like 448, whatever number, it really doesn't even matter. Always be sure to match this number with this number right here. You can either do it manually or you can just double click and just type it in. Well, actually I'm gonna just do 440, and there you go. So now I'm just gonna get rid of auto key. Now keep in mind it is like CPU heavy, so if you don't have that best of a computer, definitely don't keep it in your DAW. Pretty hefty, or at least for me, I don't know. It could be different for anybody else. But with that being said, now that we have our very important information, we can actually go ahead and start recording. Now if you end up using this template, you'll have all of these presets already, so you don't really have to worry about downloading them. But if you don't download this template, I'll also have all this in the description as well. This entire thing is going to be free this time. I haven't done a free preset in a while and I feel kind of bad, so I'll just do this one for free. Automatically, you're going to have a slot where you can put your beat in. You're going to have a recording track, 2 presets, another like a background preset, a delay bus or route, and vocal chop preset. Starting off with the recording preset. Now this compressor, you don't have to use it. Definitely like get rid of it if you don't need it. I don't quite remember why I put it there, honestly. So if you don't want to use it, that's totally fine. You don't have to. With that out of the way, some people like to put their auto-tune or some other effects on the recording preset. That's all up to you, but personally this is just how I record. So on your recording track, you want to go to where it says none at the top here, not down here. Click on this and go to 1, or wherever your microphone is in, And then you want to come to this little yellow thing here and go to external and mixer input. Make sure that you have the recording button toggled and route it to your main vocal. So if you don't know how to do that, just click on the recording preset and then click on this little triangle on the preset that you want to route the recording preset to. Just click that and you should be good. Now, I recommend doing this so that you can hear yourself with the preset instead of just hearing yourself raw. I think it helps with like coming up with melodies a little bit easier. So I really like to do that. And it also helps you get an idea of like what your end result will sound like. I know it's a little hard for some people, but it works for me, so I'm not complaining. But also you want to make sure that you have the least amount of latency possible. So I'm going to click F11 and then we're going to go to audio. So if you've never recorded in FL Studio before, you want to make sure that your input output is set to FL Studio ASIO or whichever audio interface you have, if you have the option, of course. But for the sample rate, I have my sample rate to the lowest possible for the lowest amount of latency. That would be 44,100. Alright, so once you've set this to the lowest, be sure to go to buffer length and also make sure that this is at the lowest. You can copy down these settings if you want to, but I highly recommend watching another video just so you can get the most out of it. We're done with that. Now we're actually ready to record. Whenever I start recording, I like to hum a melody over the beat. Wait, this beat's kind of crazy. I know it doesn't sound the greatest, but that's kind of the point. It's not supposed to sound good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and enable my delay. If you have this template, once again, be sure to click on the preset that you're recording in and just route it to the delay. Now for this delay, you can honestly just change all the settings that you want. Just do whatever makes you feel happy. I'm getting too ahead of myself. All right, I'm trying to find my pencil. I don't know where my pencil is. If you don't want to write out all your lyrics, you don't really have to. I like it, so I do it. I'm gonna remove my keyboard though, because it's kind of in the way. So if you don't know what to write about, you can start thinking about like past experiences you've had, or you can tell somebody else's story like a movie character or something as if you're that person. You can also use the title of the beat as like a reference for the song. I think I might do that. I kind of don't like the way this sounds, so I'm going to change this up a little bit. If you don't like the way the preset sounds, obviously don't be afraid to change any of the settings. Fix it however you want it to be fixed. I highly recommend that, actually. Wait, that's kind of clean. Ooh, wait, okay. I think I can build off of this. Okay. I kind of like how that sounds, so I'm gonna write it down. I've been running through the back roads. Ooh, okay. So just to quickly explain everything that I just did right there, you want to click R on your keyboard to start recording, toggle it on and off. So I like to use that a lot. Got spacebar to play the song, C on your keyboard to make cuts. Let's say I wanted to separate these clips, and then you also got P, draw tool or pencil tool or whatever, and then you got Control Z. Those are going to be really useful. I like to also trim the ends of these clips. You can also do that with Alt to kind of get rid of some of that excess. Sometimes whenever you play on your keyboard or something, you'll sometimes be able to hear it in the mic, and that's not really ideal. I've had a couple slip ups where like you could definitely hear it in the song, but I didn't realize, so definitely like to cut those out. Control S is gonna be your best friend. I'm gonna have a shortcuts video coming out soon. That's in the works right now. These are just kind of the main ones that you want to use while recording. We've got Control S, that's gonna save your life, and I think that's all I wanted to say. Also, whenever you want to have your vocals be on time, be sure to like use Alt whenever you're dragging so that it can be a little bit more accurate. If you like the take that you have but you're still off time, you can always like chop it up and make it fit. I've said that in my vocal chops video a while ago. I'll have a card somewhere on the screen. So this is a little off, so I'm gonna hit C, so I'm just gonna cut right there, and we're gonna hit P again, and I'm gonna hold shift and drag my vocals over a little bit, and also be sure to monitor it and make sure it sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna fix that. See, that sounds a little bit better, but I want to fix this end part right here as well. So let's say I wanted to cut there, and it's already sounding better. Do want to fix this part a little bit. And there we go. Now this is where you'll spend the most of your time, right? Just writing lyrics or just thinking of lyrics, all that. Let your creativity flow. All of it, just let it out. I don't know what to say with there. I just best I can. Life is saikyo. Dude, that sounded clean. That sounded nice. We'll run it back one more time and then I'm out. Wait, why is that so good? Okay. Also, one more thing. Add some pizzazz to your song, bro. Don't be afraid to like kind of mess around with the beat. Like change the arrangement of the beat, add some of your own touches to it. Do whatever you want to do. It's your song. What I like to do a lot is add some beat cuts. I'd say this in like almost every tutorial now. I'm gonna do one right here. I explained how to do it in my last video. If you want to go see it, I'll have it somewhere. But I kind of don't like that line, but it's whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and record the rest of these vocals, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. Dude, I'm getting so sleepy. Let's see how long it's taken me. 2 hours. I've been recording for 2 hours. I'm just about worn out, but I got one more line to finish. Not really, because I still gotta do ad-libs and backing and all that. I'll show you this part right here. I was taking it off till I made it a roof, yeah. You let us up, but don't know what I do, yeah. I can't go deeper than they see, and it's why I'm a keeper. Dreamer and believer, put a lever. Cause we know when I go, ready to catch a fever. DVS got me cold. I went from nothing to something, now we just cut it on. Now what's up when I love it, clean it up and I love. Now what's up when I love it, when I bet I lost. I don't like this part. Alright, I think that's fine. I'm gonna go through and record some doubles. So I'll go ahead and do that on camera. So at the beginning of the video, I actually had the recording set up wrong. Nothing too crazy, but I was trying to figure out why it was sounding like louder than it was supposed to. But turns out I had the main vocal routed to the master as well. So whenever you have your recording preset routed to your main vocal, you want to make sure that your recording vocal is not routed to the master. So yeah, whenever you're recording, make sure to have your recording preset routed to your main, and then the main routed to the master. But if you have like an effect bus or something like this delay right here, be sure to unroute your main vocal from the master, because it'll end up going through that effect bus, and then the effect bus will be going through the master. So as you can see here, we've got the recording preset into the main preset, and then the main preset into this vocal bus. If you don't have like an effect bus, you don't have to worry about this. Just to clear anything, make sure it's like this. It seems complicated at first, but once you start seeing it more often, it gets super simple. Dude, I'm so tired, bro. I wanna go to sleep. It's alright, cause I care like that. Alright, so here's what else I wanted to say. Basically, whenever let's say you want to record like layers or something, instead of having to double click and change to your layer, if you have a recording preset, all you got to do is route the recording preset to that layer. So I'm gonna do that. We got the recording preset. I'm gonna unroute it from my main and route it to my layer. Since my layer isn't routed to anything else, I'll put it into the master, and that's exactly where it is. It's into the master, and we're all set to start recording some layers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for a little bit. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Now, as for your ad-libs, they don't have to be perfect. I usually half-ass my ad-libs, to be honest, and it still sounds good. I like doing these kind of like repeated delay effects. I won't show you how to do it in this video because I want to make a whole separate video on different effects that you can do with your voice and your beat. So look out for that. So if you want to see that, hit subscribe and the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop that video. Sucking it until I'm hitting the roof, yeah. I can feel it in my chest. I'm sucking it until I'm hitting the roof, yeah. Hold on. Oh, I had it turned off. I was like, wait, what? Sucking it until I'm hitting the roof, yeah. Let's bring this up. I feel like there's too much high end in this one. I'm gonna turn that down. So instead of having it like I can feel it in my chest. I'm sucking it until I'm hitting the roof, yeah. Alright, that's on the title too. Dreamer and believer. Cause you know I feel like catch a fever. Fix this part. Baby, I just got me caught. I went from nothing to something, now we just cut it up. It's got me caught. I went from nothing to something, now we just cut it up. Now I'm gonna tell me I love it when it's got me caught. I went from nothing to something, now we just cut it up. It's got me caught. I went from nothing to something, now we just cut it up. Now I'm gonna tell me I love it when I feel love it, now we just cut it up. Now I'm gonna tell me I love it when I feel love it, now we just cut it up. Now I'm gonna tell me I love it when I feel love. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly go through and do some ad-libs and we should be good. Once again, in order for me to record on my ad-libs, I'm going to click on the recording preset, unroute it from my layers, route it to the ad-lib vocal. So I just deleted the delay. I'm just gonna unroute it from the master so that we can route this preset to the already made delay bus. Since the bus is already in the master, we're all good. It also just makes the delay last longer. Alright, so basically if I get rid of this end part, or I'll play the whole thing first. So if I get rid of this part right here, the delay will keep going no matter what. If we had the delay on this exact preset, it would stop right there. What am I doing? Sorry. Okay. Now I've got most of my vocals recorded. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a little save ski right there, and I'm actually going to copy the same hook over. But I know what I do, yeah. Sorry. Dude, this was a journey. I did not expect to take this long. 3 hours and 45 minutes. That's gonna be a lot of footage to edit, but I'm doing it for you guys. I've been recording for so long, dude. That's gonna be a lot of footage to edit, bro. Like I said, bro, I'm doing it for you guys, just to kind of help you new people out. I know a lot of people have been wanting to know how to record vocals, so I really hope that this video helps you guys. That is pretty much the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, or I hope it helped you out a little bit. Please let me know what type of videos you guys want to see. If you want this recording template, it'll be down below. If you only want the preset, I'll put that down there as well. I haven't done a free preset in a while and I feel kind of bad, so there you go. Also, I did want to talk about that. Like, I know in the past I said I wouldn't be charging for presets, but that was before I realized that I have responsibilities in life and I need a way to make money. This is my only way to make money right now. I'm sorry if you view me differently. I'm sorry if you think I'm a sellout. I'm trying to like work on my prices and make sure that they're not too high, but also high enough for me to actually, you know, be able to get something out of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, enough rambling. Please take care of yourselves. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. I'm starting a new schedule, posting on Mondays and Thursdays. All right, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.